How's it going, everybody? Since I've always got some projects in the works, I thought maybe it would be fun to do a recurring series of videos that are just sort of updates. Things I've completed, things I'm working on, and new projects that I'm starting. So yeah, today is September 8th, 2025, and here's some things that I've recently completed. Got this cool amethyst sage set out of Denio, Nevada. Good purple. Yeah, it looks nice as a pair, I think. Decent size, pretty good polish, some fingerprints. So those are ready to go into the displays. Finished up this cool Trent specimen. This is from outside of Eugene, Oregon. A mix of quartz and agate with the black here are stibnite crystals and the orange is arsenic. This one's got some really great colors going on. Vibrant. Cool little stand-up specimen. Nice crystal top. Pretty excited about that one. And some grassy mountain wood. Cute little round. Nice center grain. This stuff takes an awesome polish. It's some of the easiest material to work with. Just a nice little round with a knot. Love those colors. And here's one other grassy mountain I finished. So those are some of the highlights that I've finished recently. Alright, here's a few things that are in progress. I'm doing a contour polish on this piece of Heart Mountain Jasper from Southern Oregon. Need some cerium to get those scratches out, but cool colors, kind of scenic. This was sort of a little plate there I ground down on the top. Left the back totally natural. The back is cool. It's got this real kind of intricate texture and pattern to it. So that should be a good display. And then I also have this pair of Heart Mountain nodules. They've got some real similarities. Both of these need a final polish. Crystal topper, different shades of blue with scenery, interesting nodule shapes. I don't think they're the same piece, but they're definitely a good pair. They look like a match. So, excited about those. And finally, working on this big piece of eagle rock. The plumes inside are just okay, but look at that live edge. That's pretty good for angel wing. Cool, natural sculpture. The inside is good, not great, but I think having a nice stand up like that, this live edge here makes it worth working on and finishing up. So that should be cool. And then here's a few things I'm going to start working on. Nothing super fancy here, but a nice Pride plume half egg. Yeah, it should be easy to just do a flat face polish on here, have a nice little display specimen. Yeah, should be fast and easy. And then a couple things I'm going to cut. I have this thin piece of Batcave Jasper. I'm going to cut it the wrong way. I'll probably glue to this side here. I kind of like what I'm seeing. I see some orbs and sort of some scenic pattern to it. Don't know exactly how it'll cut, but I think it's worth the risk. Even if I can just get one good slab, that'll be cool. And finally, another piece I'm going to cut, quote unquote, the wrong way. Got this vein of Morrisonite. Looks promising, also looks slightly concerning. I think I will glue to this flat side here and just see what happens. Hopefully I can get one great pair. I only paid $65 for this rough, so I think there's a good chance that I make my money back splitting this thing open, but I really don't have any other windows, so that's all I'm going off of. Worth the risk. It's boring to cut things the obvious way, so keep you posted on that one. So anyway, I figure I'll just give you all an update on what I'm working on periodically, because I'm already working on it. Might as well film it and let people see what's going on. Here's a slab I finished recently. Love it. Love it, love it. But yeah, tune in for the next one. You should be able to see some of those projects I'm starting finished, and you'll get to see what I'm working on next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.